Hello friends, we are in the fourth of our series of 4 movies and 1 TV series. For my motivation, if you like the video, please don't forget to press the like button and subscribe. Also, if you write your criticisms in the comments, I will evaluate them. Thank you. Enjoy watching. To Leslie. This 2022 drama film tells the story of Leslie Rowland, an alcoholic and single mother living in West Texas. One day, Leslie wins the lottery and wastes all the prize money. His alcohol addiction worsens and he loses his son. 6 years later, Leslie is poor and desperate. He is kicked out of the motel he is staying in and goes with his son James. James allows his mother to live with him on the condition that he does not drink. However, Leslie soon loses James's trust and breaks up with him. He is allowed to stay at Nancy and Dutch's house, but is caught drinking at the bar in the middle of the night and thrown out. When he falls asleep on the street, a motel owner named Sweeney finds him and gives him a job. Leslie tries to wean herself off alcohol with Sweeney's help. However, this process is not easy. Leslie embarks on a struggle to rebuild her life and find redemption. This journey will be quite difficult for him. Leslie must confront her past, learn from her mistakes, and make a fresh start. The film tells a realistic and heartfelt story about addiction and recovery. A strength of the film is that it makes us think about what it really means to win the lottery. But the most powerful part is that this world truly runs because of good people like Sweeney. I won't do things like, free money is useless, money doesn't bring happiness, here. In my opinion, this is not what is meant in the movie. We all have to improve and educate ourselves. Our ability to survive depends on how long we have the ability to live. If one day there is a big prize in the lottery, we have to know how to handle this money. And our community is also very important. Our grand prize, family, friends, work. Those who praise loneliness should think again. To Leslie is a thought-provoking and impressive film. It also skillfully reflects the dark and bright sides of human nature. If you are going to watch a movie looking for strong acting, a striking story and a thought-provoking theme, I highly recommend you watch To Leslie. Lemon Tree is a 2008 Israeli-Palestinian drama film directed by Aaron Riklis and co-directed by his cousin Ira Riklis. It shows how the conflict between Israel and Palestine has an impact on an individual scale. It is a striking film that tells about the destructiveness of war and the importance of the struggle for peace through the character of Selma. Selma is a Palestinian woman and earns her living by working in a lemon garden. However, the Israeli defense minister's decision to build a villa turns Selma's life upside down. Selma takes legal action to protect her garden, but Israeli courts decide against Selma. Selma is desperate and has to destroy her garden. This event becomes a big turning point in Selma's life. Selma is no longer just a lemon producer, but also an activist. Selma becomes a symbol of the struggle for peace between Israel and Palestine. Lemon Tree portrays the character of Selma in a realistic and believable way. A strong, determined and resilient woman. Despite the difficulties he experiences, he does not give up and continues to fight for peace. The film encourages us to think and empathize. It shows us how the conflict between Israel and Palestine can have an impact on an individual level and reminds us of the importance of the struggle for peace. The film is based on a true story where the trees were finally removed for the benefit of Israeli Defense Minister Shaul Mofaz between 2002 and 2006. I definitely recommend you to watch this movie, which has an impressive story and strong messages. The Talented Mr. Ripley. This 1999 psychological thriller film is based on Patricia Highsmith's novel of the same name. It tells the story of the character named Tom Ripley. Ripley is capable of forging signatures, lying frequently, and taking on almost any persona. However, these abilities are traits that will get Ripley into trouble. Tom Ripley is a young and ambitious American. Herbert, a wealthy businessman, asks Tom to bring his son Dickie to Italy and bring him back home. Tom accepts this mission, seeing it as an opportunity to save Dickie's life. When Tom arrives in Italy, he finds Dickie living a rich and irresponsible life. This piques Tom's interest and he begins to become involved in Dickie's life. As the two spend time together, Tom falls in love with Dickie. However, Dickie is uninterested in Tom. As Tom struggles to get Dickie's attention, he begins to lie and cheat. Tom and Dickie are two young friends from different social classes. Tom, who is poor, is desperate and ambitious enough to sacrifice everything to own Dolce Vita, where the rich Dickie indifferently enjoys. Although the film is enjoyable and gripping at the beginning, and its pace slows down a bit as it progresses, Matt Damon's superb performance as the character of Tom Ripley and Jude Law's good supporting actor take the film to the level of a memorable quality production. Watch it, it's an enjoyable movie. The Wonder, it is a film adapted from the novel of the same name by Emma Donoghue. It tells the story of a 9-year-old girl named Anna O'Donnell, who lived in Ireland in 1862 and survived without eating anything for 4 months. One day, Anna is found abandoned by a stranger in the lands outside the village. From that day on, Anna never spoke, did not touch anyone, and did not eat. Rumors begin to spread that Anna has miraculous healing powers. Anna claims that she lives only with the power given to her from heaven, and this attracts the attention of many people who believe that she is a miracle. A British nurse named Lib Wright is called to investigate and assist Anna's condition. He is determined to solve Anna's mystery. He starts living with Anna and tries to treat her. However, Anna's situation becomes increasingly complicated. The film tells the intriguing story of the nurse's difficulties while trying to solve the mystery and what Anna's true identity is. Additionally, the film questions the balance between faith and skepticism and makes the audience question their beliefs. Florence Pugh's performance is an important factor that makes the movie worth watching. Pugh gives a fearless performance, able to maintain the story's delicate balance between realism and melodrama. It is an interesting movie, I recommend it. Katla, it is an 8-episode miniseries that tells the story of people living in Vik, a small town in Iceland. The town is surrounded by a fog from the subglacial Katla volcano. While the series seeks answers to questions such as why the fog appears, its effect on people and its connection with the past, it also tells the story of the characters trying to solve the mystery of the fog. These characters are the town's mayor Grima, police officer Andri, scientist Dari and young woman Asa. Grima is a woman who is worried about the future of the town. Fog negatively affects the town's tourism industry and makes life difficult for the townspeople. Andri is a police officer who is worried that the fog is increasing the crime rate in the town. The fog has its effect on people, making them more aggressive and violent. Dari is a scientist trying to understand the origin of the fog. Does the fog come from a subglacial volcano or does it have another source? Asa is a young woman who returns to the city because of the fog. Asa begins to investigate his own past to solve the mystery of the fog. A new clue emerges in every episode of the series, and the audience is curious about this mystery. The visuals of the series are also quite successful. Iceland's unique nature gives the series a fascinating atmosphere. The series is a series that blends science fiction, drama and mystery genres. Each episode of the series continues to attract the attention of the audience. If you are looking for a mysterious and gripping series, I recommend you watch Katla.